The premise for today is we do lenses. Lenses is the best way to structure your life if you want to be a success and truly living a life that you love. Taking the big picture goals and breaking them down into actionable steps so that you always know where you are going. A person in full structure of lenses knows where they're going and what they are going to do next. So their life is structured, which creates freedom and is so comforting. And who really wants to really feel and have so much more freedom? I know that you all do, and this is why I'm really passionate about lenses and really bringing this understanding to you in a different way of learning. So a lens is a way to change the focus on your creation so that you can be moving towards a big end result and at the same time knowing what your next move is. So get clear on your big picture and create a path to get there. Who's excited for this? Remembering it's like your telescope, yeah? Lenses is your telescope. You're pushing it right out, that lens right out, looking at the big picture, then bringing it back as needed microscopically so that you're very clear on the direction that you're taking. Very clear in the direction that you're taking. But first of all, you need to know the big picture. Yeah. And then you figure out how you're going to get there. Like if you were to go sailing, you lived in Australia and you wanted to go sailing and you wanted to come to New Zealand. Would you choose the destination, jump on a boat and just go? Probably not. You would know your destination. You would figure out what needs to be done, the action that you need to take. You would figure out the path and the journey and the best way to go, right? Same thing with the lenses. Same thing with lenses. I've got no idea how long it would even take to sail, to be honest. I guess it depends on the boat and all the things that go with it. Yeah, pick the right boat. Pick the right boat. I love that. Here's the problem. The problem is that society has taught most people to never really plan their life. We can become complacent, happy to be the same as everyone, fit into everyone else's, way of being. But we really want to be or have more, being super focused on the problem and very rarely the solution. The problem also is that we live in a rat race society on the hamster wheel, just doing the same thing, just over and over again. It's like on this hamster wheel. However, you're looking across and you want to be somewhere else, but you're on this hamster wheel. Get up at a certain time, work a 9 to 5, coming from this limited space of this is all that I can do. Create, really not taking your life creation seriously. And in the same breath, you're comparing yourself to others. So also the problem, we really want a desired reality coming from a current reality mindset, right? Choosing to believe what's possible coming from a limited perspective. And most of all, the problem is not choosing a destination. Not choosing a destination, not knowing where you're going. So how can you plan anything if you don't know where you're going? Could you imagine just jumping on that boat and just sailing around, not deciding that you're going to go to New Zealand? Right? But so many people do. So many people do. And I like to also use, the analogy of, if you were to, if you were to go to a city that you weren't really familiar of, and you knew there was lots of cool things that you could do, but you didn't choose a destination. You just jumped in your car, drove around aimlessly until like you would just, see these things pop out to you that you might go and stop and take a look at. Could be an adventure. It could be an adventure. I love that, Donna. It could be an adventure. However, if you choose a GPS, you're clear on your destination. As you're going on your destination, you plug in, you're in the city, you don't know, you choose that you want to go to Disneyland, let's say. Sounds fun. Why not? It's a true choice. Why not? You plug in the destination, and as you're going, there might be a detour. You might even stop off and you find something else that's like a whole ton of fun as well, and you can have an adventure on the way, right? I love that. Yeah, a lot of time can be wasted if you're just driving around aimlessly, whereas if you've got a destination, like, okay, so here's my destination. It might, when I create that path, it might take a certain amount of time, it might not, but when I set that destination and I know where I am now, then I choose the path, I take the action to get there. It may take me in a different direction, at least I'm moving. At least I'm moving towards my desired reality and not sitting in the car